females in this society, in this generation. I'm telling you the truth. These females in this generation will never change. You know what I'm saying? They will never change. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the Sims' fault. It is not men's fault. It's none of that crap. That's lies. They gonna blame it on us. But it's not the part. It's social media and a program. It's called I call this a Jezebel program. You know what I'm saying? As this what you call it? Social media things started getting better from the I say around 2011 to now. It started like advancing, right? It started like coming up, right? As soon as these started happening, it started instilling these type of programs, especially these emails and shit. You know what I'm saying? It promoted the thing like, oh, if you look this way or you this way, it's better. You know what I'm saying? They try to make it that the grass is greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And they started making you see how your flaws is because it's the camera. It has the you know what I'm saying? It's a high quality camera and it shows like your face, you know, and all that shit. So it made it seem like everything was getting better and this, but no, this was a downside. You know what I'm saying? So females like doing those 10-year program. That's a 10-year program of these bitches. They're not just gonna change. It's a program inside of them. You know what I'm saying? They can't say because it's men, because men were always men. That ain't true. You know, yes, men are kind of feminine and weird, but they're just adapting with this bullshit that's been brought to them. But I look at now, men were always men. You know what I'm saying? It's just these women, they will never change. They got a Jezebel program. If you want to change this shit, then the women, they're gonna have to change themselves and look within inside. You know what I'm saying? Which is hard because how a female works and all that fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not men's fault. Simps just basically add on to that shit. You know what I'm saying? When they do that, they will never change. You know what I'm saying? I know not all of them are like that. I mean, a good majority percent are all the same. I'm not blaming them for it. It's like a program. It's a Jezebel program. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't Jezebel's house first, but as soon as this word started getting with this spiritual wave, now it could add on to this energetic vampire spirit. You know what I'm saying? So they will never change. I don't know why you dudes keep having hope. You know what I'm saying? It's not your fault. It's not men's fault. It's a program inside of them. You know what I'm saying? So don't get pissed off for a bitch acting this way or ghosting. That's just how she is, and you can't do shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Just give up. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing you did wrong. It's not because you're ugly. It's just they won't change, bruh. So men keep saying that it's their fault and guys are weak. It's not because of that. Men were always men. Yes, you see a lot of men with nose rings and all that shit, but they're just adapting to this shit that's been brought to them. So it's not fucking men's fault. It's not a fucking percent. It's not the Simps' fault. Stop blaming Simps. These Simps were raised by their mom. So, okay. So, the least just use the women as a tool. You know what I'm saying? A woman is a great tool. You know what I'm saying? To fuck this shit up. You know what I'm saying? So, they will never change. You know what I'm saying? Never. So just fucking give up on them. You know what I'm saying? Well, Kenny, you're just gonna leave them behind and it's just the way it works, bro. You can't do shit. If they really want to change, then the females are gonna have to change themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a 10-year program inside of them. Because I remember I started back then, it was easy to get like a bitch and shit. Like everybody was like cool. Now look at those bitches. Now they want to be models and now they want to like sell themselves. And they were not even like that back then. But now look at them back, I can't even talk to them anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's a completely different time. You see, it's a program from the social media has going on and all that shit, and plus the shows. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really fucking, and plus the music too. Now it's even worse because the younger females see that shit now too. So you can't fucking change them. It's impossible. I used to blame men and be like, oh, it's a simp spot, but no. I used to say, oh, men are stupid, and no, it's not their fault. It's the way the shit works. It's a program they have, and if this shit wants to get better, the women have to do this shit. But nope, they can't do that shit. It's kind of impossible for them to like take accountability. So you'd have to change it within inside of them and change their mind. You know what I'm saying? And getting a female now, it's like, if you want a female now, you kind of not have to like not need a girl anymore, or basically just girls not have to not exist to you. It's kind of weird how it works now, because this new energy is different now. It's all like mostly energy now, but it's weird. So it's just weird how it works. It's very like demonic and shit. I don't like that word, but that's what it is. You know? It took them at least 10 years for them to actually get the program. How are you going to defeat 10 years of repeated fucking mental, you know what I'm saying, programming? Like, come on, that's like impossible. You know? So these humans, they will never change until we go extinct. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of over. I'm sorry to say that shit. I'm sorry, but yeah, they will never fucking change. So just give up. This is not me being negative, but it's just me just looking at this shit. Until we go extinct. The only time they will truly change if shit goes to shit really bad, then when we're forced to fend for ourselves, that is the time they will probably change. But as of like right now, they're not gonna fucking change at all until we go extinct or some really bad shit fucking goes on. Because say you're in a say you like, oh, say you're fearless, right? Oh, I'm fearless, man, I'm so strong. Say when a situation is life threatening, your ass is gonna be scared. Your ass is gonna finally think logical because you're in a situation, you gotta find your way out. That's the same thing with these bitches, you know what I'm saying? And it's really no way around this unless they change themselves, which is kind of hard to look within, because, you know, because all the years of them doing and all that shit. So they're not gonna change, man, unless they do it themselves. It's just probably not gonna fucking happen, because all that built up toxicity and all that shit, nah, man, they ain't. You know, man should stop blaming themselves for that shit and feel like they're doing something wrong. You know, they're never gonna change. It's not because the men are not masculine. Men were always fucking men. I'm tired of that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see dudes with nose rings and skinny jeans, but they're still men at the end of the fucking damn day. They're just adapting to this dumb shit. So they should stop this goofy shit with that, saying it's men's fault, and no, it's a fucking program. The elites did it. They did it so fucking smart. They went into these bitches' mind. I didn't even think it was gonna even be like this. You know what I'm saying? You know. Now every bitch hate dudes and shit. Now it's kind of weird, and most of them are damn near bisexual, man. There was not like that back in the days, but it's a 10-year program. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it wasn't like that back in the day, of course, but to like a small extent, you know what I'm saying? You know? So you ain't gonna change them. There's nothing you could do about it. Unless you find one on your frequency match. Okay, but the thing is, it takes a lot of work for that shit. You know, but you know, They're never gonna change, so just give up. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about the Jezebel program, so yeah, man. I'm out, man. Y'all take care, man.